Started. Okay. So students, let me go with the projection of planes and points and whatever it may be. You should know about two things. That is, one is VP, another one is HP. VP is nothing but vertical plane, and you can see that it was standing vertically, and HP is nothing but horizontal plane. So it will be in flat surface. So whatever the object, points, lines and anything, if you are placing over here, and you should able to do the drawings by using this VP and HP, that is two views. Okay, now I going to place one small object. Okay, let me tell how it's going to looks like. Okay, and we'll take this object. Okay, now I going to place these objects over here. So if you are seeing from this side, there is a viewpoint. So what you will get? You will get these portions only. Okay, it's a 3D object, but you will get a 2D view only. Assume that this is X and this is Y, so you will get this object only. So when you are seeing from the front side of the object, you are seeing, that is called front view. So you will get these portions. Okay, this portion. So if it is, let me take, where is the marker? Yeah, here. Let me take. So this is going to be the length. This is okay. So you will see the length, and if this is going to be in the height, so you will see the height. So if any 3D object is placed over here in the front view, you will see the length and you will see the height. Okay, so depending upon the textbook, this terminology may be vary, because instead of like this, if I putting like this, it will be vary. This will be the height and this will be the length. Okay, so I am placing like this. So this is, so you will get length, height. Okay, suppose if I want the width or thickness of the object, means I have to go for top side view. Come, you have to tilt and you have to cover it from top side. So if I seeing from the top side, so that only I will get what is the width, or you may call this as a thickness. Okay, so if a 3D object, if I know the length, height, width or thickness, I can able to reproduce the 3D object. If you have any difficulties or any complicated shapes, then I may go for right side view as well as left side view. Okay, so from this direction, from front side view, from the front side, if I seeing, I told you we will get this rectangular surface only. Okay, so top side we will get this projection only. Please remember, then we will go with. Okay, now one reference plane, it is separated by X, Y. Okay, now I going to place this small object, and before that I want to tell you, and let us take, this is a small line. Okay, now I going to put like this, and you have to use few words such as above, below, behind, in front of, like this only. Now we have HP and VP plane. I am placing a small line like this. Now you have to tell the position. I am not asking the coordinate, just tell the position. It is above HP and in front of VP. This line is above HP, in front of VP. Suppose I am going to put this pencil behind the VP. Okay, but it's going to above HP, like this, means above HP, behind VP. Okay, the same thing. Now you see, now we'll locate this locations, how it looks like, whether it's parallel, perpendicular to VP or HP, that next time you have to check. Now let me check. This is parallel to HP, but if you see, it is penetrating here, that is perpendicular to VP. Now I going to change the location 90 degree like this. Now you can see it is perpendicular to HP, but it was merging with VP, that is parallel to VP. Some more locations like this, parallel to both planes, also available. Now if you are seeing from this direction, you will able to reproduce its true length. When you are seeing from the top side view also, you will able to get the true length of the object. Okay, now let me go back to the previous position. Now this position is perpendicular to HP, parallel to VP. Now it was like this. So from this direction, front view, if you see, you will get the true length of the object. But if when you are seeing from the top view, you will get one small dot. Okay, so similarly, if I putting like this, that is perpendicular to VP. So front view, you will get one small dot. From the top view, you will get the true length. So while going to convert this one into 2D, you have to check and which view will give more information. That one only you have to draw it first. Okay, and these things we will draw it here. Let me go to the board and you will able to understand. Okay, remember these positions. So this position only we are going to draw, that is perpendicular to VP, parallel to HP. So what I going to do, I going to put the reference plane first, X, Y, reference plane I already placed. Okay, I told you it was parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. So perpendicular to VP means the front side view you will get only small dot. The front side view will be projected on VP and top side view will be on HP. Now you separate the plane. Bottom side is the HP and this will be VP. If you have any confusion, now let's take this projection of the plane. Okay, now it was be like this only. Okay, as HP and this is VP. Now I am placing here and I am going to rotate this plane like this. Nothing but like this. So whatever the projections falling on this side will be drawn here. Whatever the projection we seen here and will be right or draw over here. As I told, the front view, what if any object is placed, suppose the chalk piece is placed like this, the front side view, whatever the projection you are getting, it will be in VP. From the top side, whatever you see, it will be in HP, so it will be over here. And remember the location, it's perpendicular to VP. Okay, parallel to HP. So whatever the items I have seen, so the length. So this is the problem we have told, perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP. So from the top view only we will get the true length of this object. So from top view what we seen, we have to draw in the HP. So if you seen from the top line, you will get this scene. Okay. Okay, so how it looks like? The front side view, it will be a single dot, that's secondary. From the top view, this one. Okay, so that we have to made over here. Okay, this is the ring. If you have any doubts, just place the object and from the top side onwards you have to put the torch, so you will able to find out the shadow. Okay, that's a shadow. So shadow will be like this. If you want give A, B as a name, then hereafter here A and B both will be merged over here, dash dash if you want, you just give it. Okay, that's it. And this thing will be 2H or H and this thing will be drawn by HP, visible things. Okay. This is how we are going to project points, lines and objects, etc. Now come back to this location of this object. Now I have one small pentagon and it's a prism, because we have all the sides are parallel to each other. So it's a prism, it's not a pyramid. Okay. Now I have placed one perpendicular means this direction, parallel means this is reference plane, those things I have seen, and pentagon. So we have 5 surface, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now if I placing the object like this plane, okay, this plane is parallel to VP. Okay, and if you are not believing that, I am rotating something, okay, and this object will exactly match with here. That means it is parallel to VP, and the position of the object right now is above HP, in front of VP, and one surface or one plane is parallel to VP. So what about perpendicular to VP? Then if you are rotating 90 degree, as I told, you are going to see from this direction, your view rays will come like this and it will pass through and if this surface is going to cut over here. You can see it's not parallel, it's perpendicular. You will get 90 degrees. So if any object like this triangle or hexagon or pentagon is going to place a perpendicular, one side is perpendicular to VP, means it should be like this only. You have to place, and the object how it's going to look, so I mean you have to see it from the top view. Okay, this 5 corners, 5 sides will be represented over here in the top. So it will be like this only. So it's a longer edge, shorter edge, and these things are corners, these things are corners, shorter edge, longer edge, etc., etc. So shape of the prisms will be represented by the prism, that hexagon, pentagon, etc. It's depend upon this shape. Okay, not with others. So let me put this object like this, and someone please come and switch on the flashlight. So let me share the shadow. So how it's going to looks like from the front view. Let me put this thing. As you can see, the back side it is looks like something rectangle only, not with the object. Okay, it's like something rectangle. Okay, so if I are putting the shadows or flashlight from the top side, top view will clearly give what is the thing, whether it's a pentagon, hexagon, or square or anything. So from the top view, if you seen, you will get the exact shape. Okay, so it's a pentagon. Okay, and it's a prism. So prism means front view always will be rectangular, and edge will be the shape. Okay. For triangle, let me show something about triangle. So if I putting like this, one of the face is parallel to VP, and if you can place like this also, so it is parallel to VP. So perpendicular means 190 degree here. So it will be like this. Perpendicular means it will be like this. So the view rays will be coming here, and it was 90 degree to the VP. So if you see the front view, and this thing will cover everything, so it will be like a rectangle, and the top side you will get one triangle. Okay, let me go to the board and draw this view, front side view. And so when front side view, front view, I will get one rectangle. So what I will put, so front side view, it is falling on VP. So it will be a rectangle like this. Okay, then I have to draw. Sometimes if there is no, it is just 5 mm above, 10 mm above EP and HP, they will give. Otherwise you can draw, give some space. Okay, and you have to extend this line. Okay, then you have to check your location and make the triangle. Okay, now you give me the name A, B, C. So it is 3D object. It is 3D object. So A, B, C is here. And what about the bottom side? If you want A, B, C means remaining 3 alphabets you can give. Okay, from the top side you will able to see the top side only, but bottom side will be hidden. So hidden object should be placed in the bracket. A, B, C already given. So D, E, F you can give. Okay, so top side A, B, C, D is visible. D, E, F are in bottom side, it is hidden. So when I going to see the object, okay, so it was placed like this. Now it is over. So top view, this is visible, bottom side is not visible. So bracket we please. Okay, let me go for front view. It was placed like this. Okay, it was placed like this. So this corner C and E is going over here, and it is visible to me eyes. So what I have to do, how to extend this line here, and it is visible, so I have to put like this. Okay, so C is visible, so it will be in top side. E is hidden from the top view, it is in bottom, so I will put here. If you want, put dash, dash. Okay, so same, B is visible, A is visible, and D and F is not visible. D dash, F dash, dash, dash. And this is how you going to make a drawing by after seeing the thing in 3D and how to convert into 2D. Okay. The same concept for everything. Closing.